So there is so much to unpack about the story. This waste man, Joyan Silvera, threw away his entire life over a woman, over crutches, all because he was not strong enough to walk away from the woman in what we're assuming was an argument or some form of a disagreement. You see, women will say the most despicable, disrespectful, disgusting things to make you upset, even sometimes if they know that it will affect their livelihood and their house, everything. They feel that their mouth is a weapon and they will use it against you, and sometimes it backfires and hurts them. They don't care. It is up to you as a man to have emotional intelligence and know that, one, it is going to hurt, but avoid the person. Two, it is going to make you feel disrespected, but it is not in your right situation for you to abuse this person, because the court is always going to rule against you, especially if you live in the United States of America. Don't you dare do that. I was in a situation one time with this girl, and the girl told me, oh, she was in an abusive relationship and oh, her boyfriend was a wicked person. And I had so much pity for this girl to the point where I hated this dude. Only for one day, this girl started to argue with me and she was accusing me of cheating. So she said that I'm a male whore. So I said to her, well, if I'm a male whore, you are a whore as well, because I know at least 10 names, 10 dudes who've been through you, so you're a whore as well. Granted, it's the same thing she said to me, I said to her. And in fact, I was responding to her. She lifted her hand and slapped me in the face. No, I'm thinking, she slapped me in the face. Maybe I should, go ham on her and destroy her. But then I thought to myself, if I do that, then she's going to call the police. The police are going to come for me. Then I'm going to be in jail and I'm going to be labeled as an abuser, even though I was defending myself. But then I got a woke-up call at the same time. I was like, oh, this is what you were doing to the other dude. But the other dude wasn't strong enough to avoid you when you hit him. So he beat the shit out of you, and then you came to another relationship complaining, but you were telling the full truth that you were out there putting your hands on men. And that's how many women are. They will trick you out of your position. So this clown, Silvera, made this woman trick him out of his position. And not only that, he went as far as to sexually abuse her because he, fired bullets up in her punani, you know what I mean? And then has the audacity to say it is manslaughter. But with the Jamaican system, and he's friends with politicians, if you know the legislative, judiciary, and the executive arms work, they are appointed by politicians. So they are all friends, and chances are they are setting him up to give him a slap on the wrist or a doable sentence that he can come out and still have some semblance of a life. That is exactly what they are doing. Remember with the Essex shooter, it was the same thing. They found a way to do sloppy investigation so that they could give him a slap on the wrist. And Kajil Mays has never gotten justice. But whenever the Jamaican justice system wants to send someone to jail, preferably someone from the lower class, oh my God, they have the best technology, they have the best investigators in the world. They will find everything they can find to send you to jail. But when it's someone from uptown or the upper class or a politician or one of their friends, they cannot find the technology. Witness can't be found. Paperwork got messed up. Everything, so that they can let their friends go free. And I'm assuming that, they're playing around, and that is why this investigation looks so sloppy. Because to me, this case is cut and dry. There are so many facts. It was a very sloppy crime scene. It wasn't perfectly done. And therefore, this shouldn't be a big issue to find this man guilty for murder and not manslaughter. But as you can see, they are playing the game. But the major story is men, control yourself. Don't allow women to trick you out of your position. You work too hard for what you have. Do not heed to the temptation of silencing a woman through violence. Do not do it. I have been there, I've survived it, and no women will ever trick me out of my position. So I'm telling you, avoid women. Another thing is men who don't beat women. Women tend to think that they're pussy. So women will taunt you, say you're pussy if you're not beating them, especially those that were in trauma before. So they complain about the trauma, come to you, you're giving them peace and not trauma, and you're not hitting them. But because you're not hitting them, they're comparing you to the guy that was hitting them, and it's trying to make you feel like you're a pussy because they can say anything to you and you don't hit them and you don't respond in a violent manner. But keep your energy. Don't let them trick you out of your position. Let them call you a pussy. Let them go. Break up the relationship. Go sleep in your car. Go sleep with your mother. Avoid violence and do not let them trick you out of your position.